disponible y siendo moda. Yo te quiero pero déjame. No me amas, eso se te ve. Y si sigues pues agárrate, que esta chica no la vuelva a ver. Yo te quiero pero déjame. No me amas, eso se te ve. Y si sigues pues agárrate, que esta chica no la vuelva a ver. Solo quiero ser
There we are. We're live now. Yay!
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Madness with Shimmy 2.0. Not happy hour with Hendrix, which what this seems to be, apparently. But hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hope everybody having a good night. Yay! As y'all can see, I have America's most available bachelor over here to my left, y'all's right, or however y'all want to say it. And then, of course, me, your favorite bachelorette, Shimmy 2.0. How you doing, Reggie?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah. You had a good weekend?
Yeah, but we're not going to discuss it.
I know. What happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. We're just going to leave it at that. We're just going to leave it at that. Just know that we had very good single weekends this weekend, which is awesome, 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 celebrating other people's weddings. Yay! That's so weird. You did wedding stuff this weekend. I did wedding stuff this weekend in two different places. Call it a small world. It is what it is. Hey, Demetria. I think that's who it is. I can't really see that. Really. Okay. Yeah. Small print down there. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? So, of course, tonight we are going to jump into some more relationship advice with Hendrix, who has deemed April Relationship Month. I don't know how we got back around to Relationship Month again, but apparently y'all like getting dumb relationship advice from us.
Well, here's the thing. No, I don't mean to interrupt you. However, people were asking me for relationship advice. Now, why the hell they want to do that? I don't know. But I mean, you want relationship advice from me? I'm gonna give it to you. That's
well, this is the thing, because I've asked you about relationship advice myself. I have. We've all had different kind of topic, conversations about relationships, because why majority of us on this show are single. Mo is the only person that's married. And we tend to take only certain bits and pieces of marital advice from Mo. Because when it comes to the bedroom marital advice, that's not her subject. Okay? You have to get that from us single people. All right? But other than that, so we're going to jump into this.
I don't have my damn bell.
Where's mine? It's somewhere over here. Okay. But so we're gonna jump into this. Reggie's been talking about it for the past couple weeks on his show. Unfortunately, I've had some stuff going on, so I have not been able to do this. As y'all can see, I'm no longer long hair and don't care, even though I have a lot of my own hair. So of course, y'all know all my dating has stopped. What is it about men and weave? I have no idea, but I promise you, it ain't coming back.
Well, no. I need you to clear something up. It's males and weave.
Males and weave. Excuse me then.
Yes.
Sorry.
Males and weave.
Males and weave. Yes. And I got one that's hanging on by a thread and I want him to go away. I have no idea why he just won't leave. But it is what it
your
is.
stalker? You just not gonna mention your stalker.
If you guys don't understand, I do have a stalker. Absolutely do. We're not going to discuss that on the show because why? Viewer discretion is advised. You must be 18 or over to watch. Just know that these are our opinions. These are not facts, but our opinions, and they are for entertainment purposes only. Tonight's conversation is going to dabble a little bit into the sex room, so we do recommend 25 and up. All right.
Sex room.
The sex
not
room.
The bedroom, the sex room.
The sex room. We are not talking bedrooms where you sleep. We are talking about the sex room.
Like the 50 Shades of Grey type thing.
Yes. Which is my
technically
favorite
they should have called it 2 Shades of Black. But that's just me.
I'm just gonna put that like that. All right, y'all. I just can't. So Reggie has been talking about a couple things on his show, and I do want to discuss it. One in particular, and that is knowing what you want and reciprocate. Simple as that. Simple as that. Reggie gave us a little bit last week, and of course we couldn't get into all of it because we were approaching 9 o'clock very, very quickly, and Reggie has to be asleep by 8:59. If y'all don't know.
Long as you know.
So we're gonna make this short and simple. So knowing what you want. Most of us have been single for I've been single 39 years. Because why? If you're not married, you're single. Simple as that. I understand the whole commitment thing. I get it. However, if your last name has not changed, either on a piece of paper or common law, then hey, you are single.
I don't know if that counts because common law only take like 6 months, don't it?
Yes. But just because we've been together and we've been committed to each other 6 months, I don't mean I'm calling him my husband. I promise you I ain't doing it.
Well, see, I ain't never lived with nobody, so I don't got that problem.
Trust me, it is a whole getting used to do thing, because growing up, you kind of how they groom girls to grow up and be the woman of the house, and you cook and you clean and you take care of your man and do all this kind of stuff. But the part they don't tell you is that when you like 20, 22, 23, those kind of ages, that you still trying to be out and partying and stuff, and you can't be at home cooking and cleaning and all this kind of stuff because you're still dropping it low in the club. That's the part they don't explain at 22 and 23, that part happens. And then you have to realize that now, in the ways of the world, women, we do work because these men's trifling as fuck and they don't want to pay the bills. So therefore,
that's not true. That's not true.
Wait. You're not trifling. The people that you hang with ain't trifling. The people that I no longer hang with are trifling. So we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about them people not paying the bills. We ain't gonna talk about the ones that are good. We're not gonna talk about the Red G's of the world. Okay. We're not gonna talk about them.
And this is my thing, because I can understand you getting into the the ratchetness of it, and that's cool. But this is what I need women to understand. Because like you and Arbor brought it up a few months ago, like talking about I'm like this bar or standard, right? And that's cool. I appreciate the flattery. But this is one thing that I want women to understand. Backtrack. I need females to understand, because I need to qualify all of y'all, because not all of y'all count as women and ladies. So I'm going to say females to encompass everybody.
Gotcha.
So if you have a man, or if you know of a man that you are interested in, and he lives by himself, which means he's paying all his own bills, and he's living a lifestyle that you like, you need to understand something. That man paying all them bills ain't a problem, because he's doing it already. Right? So what you need to understand as a woman is, what can you add to his life that can make him a complete man?
Better cooking.
Well, hey, hold on. And I feel you. I feel you, Shimmy. I do feel you. But this is what I want to get into, because I need to make this very, very clear.
Okay.
Because see, women will be out here and they part of the Beehive and whatever Cardi B's little group is, and then Megan Thee Stallion, and they be listening to these motherfuckers. Now here, this is what you need to understand.
Okay, go ahead.
Halle Berry, her man cheated on her. Beyonce, her man cheated on her. Cardi B, her man cheated on her. Megan Thee Stallion, her man cheated on her and shot her in the fucking foot. So,
and then lied about it.
So, female, what I need you to understand, if y'all out here listening to these artists, just like I will tell all males, you out here listening to these artists and trying to emulate this lifestyle, Playboy, for the fellas, you out there listening to the Slim Thug, Too Short. Well, no, I can't say Too Short, because that nigga real about his.
Very much.
Ice
I'm
Cube.
trying to share this broadcast and it keep cutting me off. So sorry, y'all. Yeah. My head is down, but it keeps cutting the thing off. I don't know why. Okay, go ahead.
So you got these rappers out here that's living these lifestyles and talking this slick shit. Minus Too Short. All the rest of these cats, they done got their education. They got degrees. Even Lil Wayne has a fucking master's degree.
Which is extra Martian ass.
You listen to these motherfuckers talk this fly shit, and yet they putting their kids through school. They sending their kids to college. Now, the only one that's the exception is Too Short, because Too Short been a pimp since day one. And he has had one girlfriend that he has claimed, and she was actually his manager. And he been going back and forth with her for years. And she know what he do. And she can still keep coming back. But he ain't made her his wife. He still hadn't made her his wife. So I'm saying Too Short is about the only one that's kept it the realest. Because even when he was with her, he wasn't really keeping it. I mean, he about 85, 90%.
Right.
But the rest of them, they hitting in them low 30s and 40s, which is good for baseball. But in real life, that ain't gonna work.
Only good for baseball, and y'all have heard it here first. Okay? Y'all have heard it here first. Well,
is it a lotto? Am I lying though?
You're not. And that's the thing that I want to get into, because a lot of people don't seem to understand. Like, when you're single, I'm gonna have to look up for this. But when you're single, there's certain things that you do while you're single to prepare yourself or get prepared for when you're looking, to be in a relationship. And that's kind of some of the stuff that we're going to cover. And we're also going to cover, Reggie got ahead of me, is the celebrity versus reality relationships.
My bad.
No, you're good. You ain't know. I was going to spring it on you at the last minute. But so we're going to talk about those couple things. So Reggie, if y'all have been watching his show, last week he got into knowing what you want. Now, again, I've been single for quite a long time. I have technically lived with 3 different men between the age of 27 and 39. So within a 12-year span, I've lived with 3 different men. All 3 men, 2 of them I was engaged to, 1 I wasn't. Okay. So gonna kind of go through this. And I was a different person with every last one of those men, which is really, really weird, which says a lot about who I thought I was versus who I really am. Okay. Well, so we're going to get into that. All right. So Reggie, tell me one thing you know for sure, absolutely for sure, you don't want. Just one thing. Not, don't give me a list of things. Give me just one thing.
A female that watches more reality TV than news.
Fuck, I'm out. That's my entire life. That's what makes me who I am.
True. See what I mean? In your case, you have to understand your profession qualifies as an exception. Okay. You watching reality TV is a part of your professional. So your professionalism, that's called research.
Okay.
So you have, so again, if you watch more reality TV because you use that to expand upon your skill set as a comedian, right?
Ooh, thank you.
So this is needed knowledge, because as a comedian, you have to understand something. You have to be abreast of all the ratchet shit going on, right?
Yes.
So again, this is one of the things where, okay, you have to understand that, okay, this is an exception to the rule, right? But the standard for me is, if you watch more reality TV than the news, we're going to have a problem, because I ain't going to know none of that shit. And you ain't going to know what the fuck I'm talking about either.
Well, we need to get together, because then that means we match. I can keep you ratchet, You can keep me more worldly abreast. I'm just saying. So yin, what is it? Yin and the yang. Yin and the yang. I'm okay,
okay.
no. Okay.
No.
All right,
No.
next. All right then. Damn it. I was almost in there, y'all. I was this close, y'all. I was so close. I was so close. I was almost in there. Almost in there. But anyway, well, I would say for me and myself, the one thing I swear to God I do not want in a relationship at this point is a super clingy man. I need you to have some stuff going on for yourself, Claire.
Now explain clingy, because I need to understand the definition of clingy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna explain why, right?
Okay.
Because when I'm with my woman and we together in private, I'm a more touchy-feely person. Out in public,
different.
I'm not in the PDA.
That's different.
I'm really not.
That's
now
different.
Holding hands is cool, but kissing and making out and stuff like that in public, no, it's not gonna happen with me. But
a peck is fine in PDA.
Right.
I mean, but that whole slide, like that video I sent y'all the other day, we ain't doing that.
No, none of that.
So let me explain clingy. So this is my definition of clingy. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I slept well. What you doing? I'm at work. Okay, well, I'm finna be at work too. Okay, I'll talk to you later. 2 minutes later. What you doing? Nigga, I'm at work. Like, and this is all day. This is all day, right? And then when you go to lunch, then you call me on the phone. Why are you taking your lunch same time I take my lunch? I work 12 hours a day. I don't know about anybody else that does that, but I do. And that ain't even including mashed gas shit. Okay? So then we at lunch. You want to be on the phone with me the whole hour that I'm on my lunch. First of all, nigga, excuse my language. First of all, I need a nap because I'm tired. I promise you I'm tired. Second of all, ain't you eating? That's what happens at lunchtime. I don't know about nobody else. Do you eat and talk on the phone? No, I might text you. Absolutely fine. So then, before I can even get back to my desk from the second break, you done text me 3 different times. What you doing tonight? What we eating? Where we going? Okay. First of all, I don't even remember my name no more from this morning because all I done said was a badge number 50 billion different times. I'm just saying, it's my life. So then when I get home, if we're living in the same space, when I get home, I get it. But if I've been talking to you all fucking day, when I get home, I don't want you to say shit to me for about an hour. Because you want to know why? I need
Where that fucking bell at?
I need a break from you. I don't even need a break from work. I need a break from you. Like, give me silence for about an hour. Soon as I come in, you ran to the door or you done beat me getting out the car. You done ran outside to try to open the door and I was got to, what? No, I want a break. Don't touch me. It's hot. No, I'm tired. I'm literally tired. But then, we eat dinner. We're watching TV. Why do I have to be up under you while I'm watching TV? First of all, I watch sports just about 24/7. So obviously I'm going to be yelling, cursing, jumping up and down, all this kind of stuff in front of my TV, right? That's what most people do when they're really big sports fans. So why am I watching this TV like we watching a romantic comedy? That's not what happened. I understand love and basketball. I get it. But this ain't it. This is not it. So after we done ate, now you want to sit here and you want to have your arm around me. I'm all trying to watch the game. I done cussed out everybody on the court or on the field 50 times and you just sitting there rubbing me on my arm. Like, are you serious? Are you not upset? Are you not watching the same thing I'm watching? I'm just saying. So then after that, okay, well, we're going to go to bed. Why do we have to go to bed? I might not be tired.
Mm.
If there was no loving between dinner and me actually closing my eyes, why do we have to go to bed at the same time? We ain't twins. I'm not 5. Like, I don't understand. And then the whole taking a shower together, I can't stand that. First of all, I'm a big old woman. I weigh 220 pounds. Thank you very much. I have lost a whole total of about 50 pounds. Ha, ha, ha. But anyway, I'm going to take up most of the shower. Most of the men I date aren't my size. They are a little bit smaller than me. So guess what? My whole body done took up that whole shower head. What are you getting? Nothing but frostbite because it's cold. I promise. So then we
actually,
in the bed.
butt cheeks gonna be cold because they're gonna be up against that cold tile.
So then after we done took this whole little shower, now you want to go and lay down in the bed. That's not a realistic position to lay in. Me up under you. My arm done went numb trying to lay on one side. My leg is heavy as fuck, so I know your leg hurt if it's wrapped around you. I'm just saying. Do you not understand the concept? That's the clingy shit I don't like. First of all, it's hot. It is hot. If we don't have a king size bed, we almost damn near laying side by side. Don't touch me. Please. It's burning up in here. Like, I can't. That's too much. That is too much. I can understand if we haven't talked all day and it was a hi, good morning, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we don't live in the same house. So you doing that, that's fine. And if I come over for dinner, okay, yes, I don't mind the cuddling and all that kind of stuff. But again, if there is no sex between dinner and go to bed, I really ain't got to be up under you, bro. I really don't.
Now, I will say this, Shimmy.
Yes.
If you take any one of those things and divide them up, they would probably be cool. But the culmination of them all at the same time, back to back to back to back to back, is a problem.
Why is that? It's like a routine. Do you see what I'm saying? That's
right.
Clingy. I don't like that. I can't stand it.
Understood. Ugh. Now, and see, I will tell you this: me and the way my career works.
Mm-hmm.
Between 6:30, 7:30 in the morning, my woman to get a text. Hey, how you doing? Hope you have a great day. Because from about 7:30 till I leave, my fucking day is just who knows. So I don't have time to be doing all that. And this is where
we done had to make sure that you were still alive sometimes during Reggie, you still with us.
But see, that's me though. And if people don't, for me,
right.
If you're dating me, you have to understand something. I will fall back into my own space and nothing that anybody did wrong, nothing, but that's just me. I'm a mental person. So for me to go out and function, I have to get stuff together mentally.
Right.
This is again why when it comes to hanging out with my buddies from college and high school, I don't get with them that often. Actually, we're all pretty good about staying separated a good portion of the year. Now we will get together 2 to 3 times a year, and it reminds us of why we should not be allowed around each other on a regular basis. But what this also does, it creates issues with women that have dated me in the past because they think, what did I do? Is something wrong? And I will tell them, look, nothing wrong. I'm cool. I just need a little headspace. You know, this evening, tonight, whatever. I don't feel like talking. I don't want to be bothered.
I have the answer to all of that.
What?
Ladies, if he's in his own headspace, Shem is probably in his headspace. Just so no, I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. I'm so playing.
Goodness.
He wouldn't be able to talk if I. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, y'all. So serious. I'm just playing.
These are all jokes, y'all. All jokes.
I don't understand it. Why, even as old as we are, we're over 35, over 40 for you. But us people that are over 35, it's a different thing for us. You know, it's cool when you're 18, 19, 20 years old and you got your college love or your high school sweetheart and all that kind of stuff. When you get to 35, there is some shit that has to be accomplished at that point, depending on where you are in your life. Some point. You are now at 35, you've picked a career, hopefully you've invested in this career, or or whatever you're doing as far as career wise. Second of all, you're starting to invest in your living lifestyle, whether you want to buy a big old house, or you start planning for marriage, you start planning for kids, or whatever, if that's your thing. Marriage and kids ain't for everybody. I swear to God, because I'm gonna have to adopt 17-year-olds when I decide to do the children thing. Because 1 year, let me give you the keys to life and get out. I don't know at 40 if I'm gonna be ready to change diapers. At that point, I need you to kind of be grown and get gone. At that point, let me give you the keys, get you when you like a good sophomore. Let me give you the tools. Let me teach you how to drive. Let me kind of get you straight and narrow on the education part of it. Get your tutors and all that. Let me set you up for success. That's probably where I'm at with children right now. Okay. But I mean, at 35 and older, you're kind of getting settled for the rest of your life. Yep. At that point, there's very few people over 35 that up and have a drastic career change. And I mean drastic. Like you a teacher, and all of a sudden you done wanted to be a rocket scientist. You know what I'm saying? Like something
that's not true unless it's planned. Some people will plan for a drastic.
We ain't talking about you and your drastic. We know about your drastic career change. We don't. But even still, with it's not even drastic, because again, that's something that you wanted to do, and teaching is still something that you do in the job that you have now.
True.
It's not too drastic. So
if
you just falling back out of
and be an NBA player, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, like
if I want to join the NBA at over 40,
right? You done been a teacher I ain't never for 40 years, and then now all of a sudden you want to be a stripper. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you see? I'm like, just You get what I'm saying? So I probably. At 35 and up, you have now hopefully come to the realization of the things that you want in life. Okay. And yes, we use Reggie a lot as status quo, a bar, a standard. And we only use that because we know a little bit more about Reggie than y'all do. And it ain't none of y'all business because y'all ain't dating him. But it is what it is. But when we have people around, women, ladies, and that's why Reggie has the most views out of all of us on Mashed Gas. Because for one, he got that bald head, y'all. And he's starting to get that salt and pepper in his beard. And stuff. Okay, anyway, I digress. But Reggie and Q, men that we are around now at our age, have now come to a certain maturity level that we're looking for. So it's not to say that men that don't have 401ks, which I hope you have one, 401k, have some medical benefits and all that kind of stuff. Not saying that y'all aren't good husbands and good mates and all that kind of stuff, but we have pretty much dated you already. And we're looking for a little bit more stability, because why? Women tend to mature more than men at times. I'm going to say that because it's a lot of girls out here in women bodies.
That's why I call it females.
Exactly. Me,
why I call it females.
Personally, I have the personality of a 13-year-old, but again, my profession in life, I'm very petty. But when I am in a relationship, I'm just as petty. I'm just saying. So you have to be able to deal with my pettiness. And I'm not petty to the point to where I'm be rude, and don't want you to, don't want to be with you. But I guarantee you, if you say something retarded, I'm gonna say shut the fuck up and walk out the room. I swear to God.
This is where having somebody that understands your career is very, very critical, right? So for me, dating someone that does not have, and I don't try to be like snobbish. That's not where it comes from. It's more so an understanding, an intimate understanding of what I go through. So if I'm going through an audit, in my career, having a surprise audit from the government is not uncommon.
Not in mine either.
It's a real very common thing for the government to pop up, knock on the door, and say, "Hey, we're here to audit you." So if that ends up happening to me, and I shoot my woman a text, "Hey, babe, whatever government agency just showed up to do an audit," the response that I'm looking for is, "Okay, what do you want for dinner?" Or, "I'll just get dinner. Don't worry about it. I got you."
I'm so glad I know the things that you like, so you can text me anytime, and I say, "All right, you know what, ladies? I have such an inside track on Reggie. Y'all might want to call me."
but what I'm saying is, Shimmy, if I had to explain to somebody
right
what happens as far as my responsibilities during a governmental audit, if I had to sit down and explain that to somebody, on top of having to go through the audit, look, I'm gonna be frustrated as hell. And honestly, when you go through an audit, if you have the right partner, they gonna understand when you go through an audit and it's done, you're gonna want just a couple of things the day the audit's done. The day the audit's done, you won't want to eat and go to sleep. You don't want to talk to nobody, deal with nothing. And it's not anything to be rude or anything like that, but it's somebody that gets it. So when I talk about this, a lot of females get offended. Well, I should be there and I should do this. And I'm not asking you to do that.
Take your ass home. I need you to go home and knit a sweater. I'm gonna need you to figure out, go have a drink with your homegirl. I need you to figure out something else besides bothering me.
Exactly. And this is where females, I need y'all to really hear this. Women, if y'all looking at me as kind of a standard, and that's cool. Again, I appreciate the flattery. I really do. However, one thing you need to understand about a guy like me is that when I say something, please listen. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. I need you to be listening twice as much as you're talking. Because if you're doing this and you miss this, it's going to go right over your head. And then you're going to have a broken heart and be wondering, I don't know what happened. Yes, you do. You start running your mouth.
I say that all the time. Women, ladies, I'm sorry, but women, we tend to listen to respond versus listening to understand. Men do it too, because there's some of y'all punks out there too that do the same thing. Stop trying to give me a rebuttal. Just listen to what I said and understand that I am fucking tired and I want you to be on the other side of the door.
Listen, I'm gonna show y'all a quick way to know if your partner is listening to you, to hear you, or if they're listening to respond. They're gonna ask a question after your statement. If you say, babe, I've had a long day. I don't feel like dealing with anything. I just want to be left alone. If your partner, if you got the right partner, well, baby, is there anything I can do for you? Or what do you need me not to do? That shit right there will win you so many fucking brownie points. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I got a fan in the good area.
Because
I hope y'all is listening. I hope
and it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
It does.
Because if you tell somebody, well, baby, look, is there anything you need from me? Anything I can do? What just let me know. If you want me to just leave you alone, I can leave you alone too. Right. But is there anything else you need me to take care of? Go ahead and go and get your rest. Just let me know. Because trust and believe, when that energy comes back, because my job is not physically demanding.
Right.
I'm mentally drained. But when I get back good, you don't think I'm gonna remember that shit? And guess what? You gonna get your back blown out. Hey, you gonna be what? I might do some shit that had you scared to look at yourself in the mirror in the morning. Okay.
This is where the sex room comes in, ladies. Pay attention. So, I mean, it's so annoying because we all know I'm diabetic. Everybody knows this. So with my diabetes, I'm tired a lot, depending on if my blood sugar is high or low. My feet and my hands both have nerve damage in them from my diabetes. So my hands constantly hurt because I type on the keyboard all day. And my feet constantly hurt because my feet are hanging down all day long. So when I come in and you say, what's wrong? And I say, I'm hurting. It's simple. It's simple.
I
Simple as
have
that.
one question.
Uh-oh.
I have one question. You said, now I understand your hands hurting from diabetes and the keyboard. I get that. Now you're saying something about your feet hurting because your legs hanging. Now I'm wondering, is that because you're wearing hookah heels all day?
At club, blah, 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 where I work, that was used to be me. It's not me no more. But I have nerve damage in my feet.
Oh no, I'm just fucking with you.
But most people don't know that because there's a lot of if my blood sugar's off, my A1C isn't right, it's a shitty day for everybody around me.
Yeah.
Period.
And see, I get that because, and I feel you because with my lupus, I have the days where, I just don't do nothing.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing against nobody, but I will get in the bed, covers over my head, don't want to be bothered, and just sleep. Like I actually timed it one time. I slept for 17 hours straight.
Woo.
17 hours. And here's the funny part. The chick I was dating at the time, she had a key to my place.
It don't matter. She ain't dating. You ain't dating her no more. We know why.
Yeah. she had a key to my place. Now, if I haven't answered my phone for 17 hours, you would think that you would probably show up if you was my woman. Because I know me, if I'm your man and I got a key to your spot and you ain't answered your phone in damn near 24 hours, I'm coming over. Because there might be something wrong. Especially if you have
a key. It'd be different if you were just doing a pop-up.
Not only if you have a key, but then the person that you're dating has a medical issue.
Right.
So why the hell weren't you if you were that concerned, no. You blowing me up and sending me nasty text messages when I was asleep. So I wake up.
That'd be the dumbest shit. I can't stand that.
All these fucking text messages.
Right.
And then my response is,
I was asleep.
The locks have been changed. Oh. Have a nice life.
Who? See, this is why I don't pass out keys. It's simple. This is why I don't pass out keys. But other than that, I mean, I love them though, the one that go crazy on you. And I be like, well, I was asleep. I'm gonna holler at you never type situations. Like, I don't understand that. And again, this is a part of knowing your mate. Okay, that's a lot of steps that y'all be missing in the whole dating part of it, and you expect that all to miraculously come around full circle when you get married. Hey, Alicia, I meant to say hey to you earlier, ma'am, when you had got on. Y'all give it up for Alicia. Alicia been day one. Hey, girl. But okay, so now that we kind of have talked a little bit about knowing what we want and what not to want and all that kind of stuff, let's talk reciprocation. Now, fellas, for me, the best thing that you could ever do for me, and this is just me, and Reggie and the whole crew know this, show up for me. It's that simple.
When invited.
If you my man, you always invited. Okay? If you ain't my man, don't you bring your ass. I'm just saying. But show up for me. Support me. If you can't make it, watch the live. If you know what I'm saying, if you can't make my show, watch the live. Because I guarantee I'm gonna go back and look and I can see who watched my live. Second of all, if I have a performance and you can make it, you ain't got to sit in the front row. You ain't got to make it known that you my man, but be in the audience. That's it. Yeah. It's simple as that. And if you can't make it, hey, babe, can't make the show. I know, you're going to kill it, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna see you when you get to the house, or I'm gonna see you this weekend, or something. Communication and support for me is real. And I'm not saying go through my entire Facebook and like every video and like every picture. That's stalker shit. I can't stand that. But be there. It's simple. Be there. Because if I can be there, I'm gonna be there for you.
Right.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you something about when it comes to stuff like that. For me, like if you want to really get on my good side, challenging me intellectually will get you the best sex ever.
Where is my trivia cards? Damn this move.
That's the thing, because, and this is where, like I said it on the show, we've been doing this show for like 4 years now, right?
Ooh,
a lot of people didn't know what a sapiosexual was. And when I said that, everybody was like, what is that? I'm like, motherfucker, you Google everything else.
But you don't.
But let me tell you something that you ain't ever heard before. And then you like, well, what is that? Motherfucker, Google it. Or, I'm sorry, you can't spell words that long. But, anywho, but that's what it is. Mental stimulation for me is the trigger. So that gets you better whatever. If you mentally stimulate me, then I'm good, especially when, I'm going to be honest. So a lot of people don't know this about lupus. Lupus messes with your sex drive, something serious.
My sister has lupus.
So you can go from being an 80-year-old man where it won't work to being a 16-year-old
Wait,
boy.
did you say 80-year-old? Because now I know some old men in nursing homes
without the blue pill though. Without the pill.
No,
without the pill.
There's some 80-year-olds out here getting it in the nursing home.
Your average 80-year-old man, it'll swing from being an average 80-year-old man without any pills to a 17-year-old boy that just got his first car and got a little money in his pocket. That's how wild my sex drive can swing. So if it's on that 80-year-old end, it's like, hey, you got to be coming with something to keep the mental. Because when it swings back to be that 17-year-old,
ladies,
stimulated the mind. Trust me, when it swings back to being that 17-year-old, you in trouble.
Ladies. Now you know why I have a shelf full of thesauruses, encyclopedias, dictionaries at my house. I know y'all have heard me say this before. When I have a conversation with Reggie, I guarantee you for sure it's going to be a thesaurus there, because I'm not going to say the same word twice. Just saying. I did pretty good on the SAT, but my brain done got a little old and I need a little help. So
yeah, they different. They did the scale different. So
I'm just saying. So like, that's the thing. When you reciprocate something to someone, you can't be out here talking about, oh, I want a man that got $1 million and he got a 6, 7, 8 bedroom house and he got 100 acres worth of land and your ass living in a damn trailer park. That's not it. That is not it. Now me, I can cook, I can tell jokes, I can hustle, I can do all this stuff for myself. Do I want a man that can match me? I want him to match me everywhere but on a comedy stage. You want to know why? Because I'm going to have to whoop your ass if you come up here and make people laugh harder than me. I'm just saying. I'm the funny person. You're the man. You're the support. You like the purse. You like an accessory when it comes to the comedy. That's all I need you to do is just be an accessory. I need you just kind of laugh a little louder than everybody else.
And see, this is the thing that people don't understand about reciprocation, right? Reciprocation isn't saying, hey, if I pay for this date, you pay for the next one. Reciprocation is, if somebody does something for you, you do something else for them. And it's not necessarily about staying even. It's to show your appreciation. Because one of the things that really turns me off about females talking about dating, if he can't take me on a $200 date, it's like, you know what? Look here, sweetie. I'm going to be real with you. When a man gets to making a certain income, and when a female gets to making a certain income, I'm telling you right, a $200 date ain't shit.
It's not. I can spend $200 at Papa Do's.
However, if you talking about going to certain places and your persona does not fit in those certain places, sweetie, you're not going there. And I'm not going to embarrass myself by taking you there.
At all.
So, this is what I'm saying. When you reach a certain level, look, I'm be honest with you. I'd have been on a date, spent $300-400 with my woman. Ain't shit. Whatever. It's cool. I ain't tripping.
I went on a date with Reggie and I got some very delicious double thick, triple thick pork chops that saved my entire life, y'all. I swear to God, I'm waiting on the next time we get to do.
Me, you, and Tashara?
Yes.
Me, you, and Tashara went out.
And then I was mad. I was mad. You want to know why? Because I had a budget in my own mind on what I was going to spend on my own damn self. And so I was like, I can still get the pork chops, still eat pretty good. Had I known Reggie was going to pull out a whole piece of plastic, I would have got the steak that I had imagined in my mind. Let me tell y'all something. It's very rude when you just don't really know people, because this was kind of at the beginning of my beginning stages of MTG. I was getting to know everybody, that you don't really know what people's wallets look like, but you always come prepared. I always come prepared. Right. But had I known, I'm pissed off. I would have ordered one more side of asparagus, I swear to God, and I would have ordered a steak. No lie.
But see, this is what you got. You fail to tell the people, though. You fail to tell the people is that Tashar had just moved to town, and we were taking her out to kind of show around the city.
Yep.
And then because she's an Aggie, you were there. I'm not finna,
I'm kind of an Aggie. Whatever.
So, anywho, but because we were out and it was like, well, it would be rude of me to pay for just Tashaра's food and I don't pay for your food. That's rude as fuck, ain't it? You think about that. That's rude as hell. Right? That is rude. Like, Simmy, you got to pay for your own shit. Tashara,
right.
I got you.
Right.
Who does
I would have
that?
felt, let me tell you something. You know what I would have felt like? That one fat, ugly friend that every girl got that don't go home at the end of the night with no man. She the designated driver. She the one that stay sober the whole night.
So when I did that, it wasn't any type of like. There was no kind of hidden agenda,
blah, blah,
no
blah.
ulterior motives or anything like that. It was just, you know what? I'm gonna take care of this. Y'all don't worry about it. It's cool, right?
Because I almost ordered dessert on that ass when you just pulled out that plastic. I was about to say, wait a minute, before we
But wait, hold up. This is the part that tripped me out. That I don't think either one of y'all caught. Did you see the waiter's eyes when he saw my card? He kind of. Oh, yeah. I'm rolling like that, player. Go ahead and wrap that up for me. Appreciate it.
Dude, let me tell y'all something. When y'all see me and Reggie outside, we is going on this sushi date. Reggie owed me a sushi date because my birthday was almost a month ago, and he been so scared to go outside. And now he vaccinated. He done went and got food poisoning. He done went out and got COVID. So he done been outside 2 times without me. So we gonna see. I'll say 3rd time's a charm. Don't you go out till you go out with me, okay? I'm just saying. Now, wait a minute now. I done been out all this time and ain't had nothing wrong with me, but you done went outside twice. got messed.
Yeah, that's really how it is. 2 times, it's like, fuck. I'm going to just stay mine here.
Oh, my God, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We just tapped on a little bit of stuff today. Of course, relationship month, all month. Reggie going to tap back into this on Wednesday. Reggie, if you need me to come on Wednesday, that's fine. We can continue this. But y'all, we want y'all to understand, and this is just, again, our opinions, but a little bit of the stuff that we say are facts for our lives, not y'all's. Yeah. It's for our lives. This is things that we've gone through. So kind of just to help everybody out. Mo came in right as we was talking about the bedroom stuff, the part she missed all the other stuff. So she thought this whole conversation was about that. But thank everybody. Thank y'all so much for watching. Of course, we have my show tonight. Of course, next Monday, Stupid is Real. I will be moving next week. So, well, this week actually, but next week I will be in my own new little space. Yay! So excited about that. And then on Tuesday night, if y'all have not been keeping up, Candor with Katie, who is part of our F-Bomb crew, she's actually doing a series on real estate right now. So y'all tune into her. She had a good person on last week from Canada, and they were kind of talking through some stuff. And then, of course, happy hour with Hendrix on Wednesday night, our relationship intellectual, and it is great. And here he come. Lord bless his heart. And then on Thursday night, we have MTG After Dark. Next Tuesday on the 20th, next Tuesday, 27th. Next Tuesday on the 27th, we will have the MTG F-Bomb season finale. I know y'all been missing us. We've been booked and busy. I got a show. Oh, Reggie, I'm not going to be able to do your show Wednesday. I have a whole show on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I do.
But see, you know what, though? I will say this. This is what happens when you put a bunch of talent on one show.
Right.
It happens. Because all of you all are individually, you all are great comedians on your own. So this is the time stuff is starting to open back up. It was only expected that y'all are going to start getting booked. I mean, it is what it is. But y'all had careers before doing the F-Bomb. But y'all came together, and honestly, y'all some nuts. I've watched. Now, I don't ever watch y'all shows live. I'll be honest. I don't watch the shows live because I be asleep. However, the next day when I do watch them, I be like, damn, if I could have said, oh, man, I should have. Nope, but it's past my bedtime, so never mind.
Well, it is what it is. So when we come back from our season finale, we'll probably have a new time because, like I said, with all of us being booked and busy and the world being open, like I said, I done completely forgot about the whole show that I have on Wednesday night, and that is just crazy. And the last show I just did, I booked it on a Wednesday and had to be there on a Saturday and set everything completely off the rip. Didn't do anything and killed it. So that's kind of what you do when you're good at what you do. And then, of course, on Friday nights, you have MTG Live. Last week's episode, happy birthday, Mo, again. Hope you had a great birthday weekend and all of that. But other than that, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Reggie, you got Beauty of the Week info? Yeah.
So, again, Beauty of the Week. So we're going to announce the Beauty of the Week on Wednesday. It's going to be a surprise. I don't think she's known. I don't think she's really well known. However, again, make sure that you send us your bios at mastergas@gmail.com. Again, short bio about yourself. If you're making boss moves, you're doing things in the community, we want to know about you. We want to put the spotlight on you. And we need a headshot, right? Just a headshot.
This head.
I need you to bold.
This one.
Yeah. I don't need your whole body, ladies. That's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to objectify women. We want to actually put you on blast and show the world about your talents and your skill sets that you're doing in the world. So if you looked at the caliber of the women that we've had in the past, they're all doing their own things. And it's not a color thing. It's not a weight thing. It's not a size thing. I just want all women.
It better not be a weight thing. It definitely would not be a weight thing on this show because we are three fluffy, beautiful women on this show. And I wish Reggie would talk about this a weight thing. We would sit on him. But anyway.
but here's the thing. Some people think, oh, well, they too light or they too dark. Look here, I don't care damn what the skin color is. And I'm going to be a little lewd with this. At the end of the day, it's all pink. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's long as you ain't got what I got, we good. As long as you weren't born with what I got, we good. I can work with you. Sick of you.
So sick of you. So sick of you. All right, y'all. It's been a wonderful night. Of course, we always like to give encouraging words before we get off. It is Monday. So I'm gonna get it crack-lacking. And I'm going to say be you. I was going to say something else, but I'm going to say be you. No matter what, be you. Yes, I'm very immature for 39 years old, but so what? Fuck you. I watch Disney. I watch the Disney app every night before I go to sleep. But guess what? Fuck you. I guarantee you that me being calm before I go to sleep is gonna keep you from getting your ass knocked out.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Disney is my calming factor. Just know
you know,
that.
animals do the same thing.
No, that makes it worse because then I'm up and I'm being goofy with the Disney app. Do you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
let me go to sleep. Let me,
Okay.
Disney app or some set of musicals, Grease, Sound of Music, anything that got music in it, I'm gonna go right to sleep. I'm gonna be calm. So
Fair enough.
I mean it.